Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamualaikum. Ji ayanu, pakhairagale, ni hao, chunashumme, washmale. Ohai Gonzaimas, Guten Morgen, hola, boyo, privyet, kaifahal. Halishuma chatore, ahlan wasalan, marhaba, buna, mucho, gracias, swabio, balli kare aaya. Hosh geldin and ayo sayo, khuyamora, chivato, chihajot, kalimera, khairuttan. Hi, lot sung, and a very warm welcome to everybody. It's tuned into PTV World and I'm watching World this morning alongside my very well learned colleague who happens to be Miss Haja Satti. I happen to be Shahzad Hassan Khan, and we hope and pray that everybody out there is doing wonderfully well and that you're ready to kickstart your day with us. But first things first, hello Hajra, Assalamu Alaikum. How are you feeling today?
Walaikum Assalam. Thank you so much, Jazakallah Khair, Shahzad, for introducing me. So, I do believe that, Shahzad, you are a pet lover and you love particularly dogs and horses, and we keep watching those animals appearing on your Instagram, on your social media. So, apart from that, which particular animal are you fond of?
I mean, if I am to think about it, and this is a question which I've come across quite a lot of times, I believe, once again, I'm just going to say, number one, horses, number two, dogs, number three, cats. I think these are the animals which I love the most as well, but it's not just that. So imagine that,
They're very domesticated animals, right?
Yeah, most of the time, I love watching animal videos. So may it be polar bears, may it be lions, may it be tigers, and we are domesticating so many lions and tigers these days that there are multiple videos that you could see on TikTok, people showing off their tigers and lions and whatnot, which I'm totally against.
That's very true.
But why are you asking this question?
I mean, just randomly, because I went to a park and I used to go to park for the walk daily, and I do feel that animals, they are very close to nature. They're the part of the nature, and they have this tendency that they can always uplift your mood a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was walking through and then a cat randomly just came across me, and the cat was attracted to me and she came to me, and it was such a lovely moment because I was then just, rubbing her back, and I was feeling a little bit down at that moment, but after that interaction I felt so good. And I do think that these animals have this tendency, they are emotional sponges, that they can absorb your negative feelings, and if you're feeling toxic, that they can also absorb your toxicity, right? So you may have an interaction with someone which had made you feel really off or very down about something, but if you interact with the nature, if you interact with these animals, with these lovely creatures, I think they have the tendency to that they can uplift your mood.
There's a reason to it, Hajra, as well, and I'm going to share this research because so for a longer period of time I've had dogs at my place as well, even though my mother does not allow me. So I'm thankful to my mother-in-law.
I think the same situation
is
at
because
home.
I'm thankful to my mother-in-law because she kind of took on that responsibility, and so we had German Shepherds at our place. Her name was Gala. So her name was Gala. And so what used to happen was that every time that I was entering my house, she would just jump over and she was all excited and whatnot. And it gave me a lovely feeling. It was a very warm welcome that I used to receive whenever I used to enter my place. So I studied this research, and this research paper tells us that that dogs actually do it intentionally. So every time that you're going to step back or go back to your place, they are going to be more proactive, they are going to be more lovable, they would want your attention, and they do it on purpose so that you do not actually talk to anybody else who resides within your own house, and that you give them that attention. And that's exactly when you come out of that toxicity, even if you didn't had a good day at office, you certainly know that, that there's somebody who loves you unconditionally. And this is one thing which I believe actually helps humans kind of recover, feel great as well, because they know that the only thing they want from us is love. That's it.
I would like to add to this conversation is that dogs have a very good intuitive sense. So I do remember, because we used to keep dogs a lot, and I think this is the story everywhere, because my mother was not that fond of keeping a dog. But whenever my father was coming back from the office, I think before his arrival, before 10 to 15 minutes, that dog used to go to the door and wag his tail, and that was his, I would say, way of showing his affection, his love, and that he's waiting for his master to come, right? And that was a very lovely feeling. And my father was coming on the car, so there was no way that he could understand his footsteps, or he would understand the noise of the car. But that I then came to know.
They preempted.
Yeah, they have a very strong intuition, and I think we humans have also very strong intuition, but it's just that in the cacophony of the life, sometimes we forget to reconnect back to the nature, to reconnect back to our original, to a higher love, to our higher ideals, and this is where we are engulf ourselves so much into this distractions, into this worldly affairs, that we forget to reconnect back to the nature. But I think with lots of conversation going on, especially in the very fast digital age of 21st century, there is a lot of conversation of reconnecting back to the nature.
Exactly, and while you're actually talking about it, I would want to share it with people, and I hope that, they're going to take some positive influence out of it. So Alhamdulillah, I've been trying to develop this habit of waking up for tahajjud and fajr prayer as well. And, so ever since I was traveling a lot and I was working a lot, I was unable to do that. And then, somebody said that, that if Allah wants you to be there for tahajjud, you will be there. And today was that day. And I was really happy about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to speak my heart out with Allah Almighty and, kind of have that conversation. And it's always so beautiful. You kind of reflect on your own actions. You kind of repent for your actions. And you kind of set the tone for the day. So for anybody who's out there, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's only one simple request that I'm going to make to you. And that is that if you're a practicing Muslim, please make sure that you offer your prayers 5 times a day and ask from Allah Almighty whatever you want to ask.
Because I think people don't reply you, or people don't respond in the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala respond to you back.
But so, mangi sirf Allah se hi mange aur kisi se na mange. That's it.
That's true. So now let's talk about what are we going to talk about in our segment and what sort of conversations we develop, because we are very glad that we have been joined by a lovely couple here in the studio who happens to be married for the 2 years, and they have been traveling across the world, and they have selected our country Pakistan as of now to explore it, what sort of exploration they went through it, because I think Pakistan is the land of diversity. From north till the south, you will find such a diverse terrains, you will find such a diverse season, diverse sort of people, ethnicities, linguistic ethnicities, cultural ethnicities, religious ethnicities, and it's a beautiful place to be if you really want to explore and enjoy the nature, from the rugged mountainous terrain to the deserts, to the plain areas, to the valleys. What not we are not blessed with in our country.
And not just that, in addition to that, you get all sorts of seasons, fruits, vegetables.
Fresh fruits, yes.
Yeah, and not just that. I think,
organic ones.
We have such rich tradition of food over here that,
yes.
That everybody kind of wants to delve into it as well. For the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, they have been traveling. They have traveled in the last year 15 different countries. They both happen to be YouTubers. The gentleman earlier was in China for 5 years. They got married and they decided, okay, we're going to travel. That's a very different mindset, right? This is not a mindset which kind of resonates with the way we live our lives as well. So we're going to explore about that as well. But who are these two people who are actually exploring Pakistan, going from Balochistan to Sindh to Kailash to Hunza, everywhere? And how do they see Pakistan is something that we would want to share with our audiences in 46 different countries. First up, we have an introductory video of these two amazing people going all over Pakistan. Go ahead, take a good look at it, and once you guys will come back, we will be in conversation with them. Let's do it. Good morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, go. Chalo.
आज बहुत जबरदस्त शूट है. If you want river is here. If you want desert is here. Canyon is here. Mountain is here. So since now, I'm Princess Banu of Baltistan. Okay. Upper Kachura Ergasha.
इशिंग इरगाशायत.
Ishin Ergashayot. ये बहुत खूबसूरत है.
ये बहुत.
How much cost? Can you ask for price?
This Baltiyopo is my grandfather.
Ah,
My grandfather.
This is for 1500.
1500 wool.
And this one. The same, yeah.
Same. 1500,
copy.
1500. And cap 2000.
Oh.
But this is not the genuine one.
I would score your outfit
Yaar, wo,
maybe 8 out of 10 because your hat look very cute. You look cute, man. Like cute baby.
can I try? Yeah.
This is Gilgiti cap.
Okay, Gilgit.
This one. This can be
Oh.
adjusted at your
Yeah.
head size.
This look more serious cap. Oh, this size is really huge. Yeah. Baby, innocent baby. Is cheese? Bera manana. आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम जावेद है।
मेरा नाम शायद नूर। मैं कजाकिस्तान से हूँ। Everywhere in Pakistan. Yeah, please. Oh, जबरदस्त। लोबिया कराए।
Won't feel good. It's for like nazar.
नजर बहुत मेहमान नवाज शुक्रिया देरा मनाना He was so nice. Which is happening right now, it's Festival Lokvirsa, and today I guess we will witness different cultural diversity of Pakistan. For sure, I would like to show you all of our impressions, that's why stay tuned in this video and we can start.
And ladies and gentlemen, certainly, you know, it's a moment that which actually makes me really proud about the Pakistani culture, the cuisines, the people over here, and we're very lucky that we are going to see Pakistan through the eyes of these amazing tourists, vloggers, YouTubers who are over here in the PD World Studios with us. First up, we're very lucky that we have been joined by Mr. Dennis. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hi, Lathang.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful to have you here, Previous, and alongside him, ladies and gentlemen, his other half, and she happens to be the Princess Balnoor. Hello, assalamu alaikum, Hairla Thang. Thank you so much for joining us.
Khairul Tam, walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful to have you over here. So we have shared your video. Our viewers know about you now. And just very quickly, you know, for our audiences to understand, you two are married. How did you guys got married, and when did you guys, and why did you guys actually decided that, okay, we're going to travel the world together? Let's get started.
Well, we are married 2 years ago, so it was very quick decision to get married because I was doing my master's and
In chemistry?
Yes,
Wow.
in chemical engineering. I was almost applying to PhD, and that time I met Dennis. Dennis was offering to do vlogging on YouTube. Because he noticed on me some potential to become like vlogger.
Yep.
But myself, I didn't expect that one day I can be on YouTube or doing vlogging and traveling because I was only into the science and chemistry and laboratory, you know, like science works. So then, as he was suggesting, and I didn't expect, I said, let's try to make some vlogs in Kazakhstan. If I will see any feedback from my viewers, we can continue.
Wow.
So we did first vlog from Kazakhstan about our life, about the changes in Kazakhstan. And I've got a lot of good feedback from my viewers from foreign countries, from US, from European countries, because I was very afraid about my language. So, because English my third language and I might be not professional speaking in English.
Looks like you're a professional at it, you're a pro at it, yes?
Practice makes perfect. So then, yeah, we started doing YouTube and we have seen good feedback, good benefit from YouTube. So, and we considered YouTube can be a sponsor for us while we will be traveling. So then, yeah, we got married and we started traveling 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago during the summer times.
Yep.
Yes.
Right,
Wow.
right. So Dennis, you've been to Kazakhstan, right?
Yes, I was born in Kazakhstan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Like-
And did you find any similarities between our northern areas, the Skardu and the Kazakhstan?
Yes,
because
many
the
cultures the
terrain-
same, like
yes.
food, like mamtu.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Kazakhstan we also have manti.
Yes, yes.
And also language.
And
Language similarity.
And how did you find the comparisons between the cultural diversity from Kazakhstan, from to I would say the northern areas, the Gilgit-Baltistan, and then to the Peshawar, because Peshawar, what do you call it? The namak, namak?
Yeah, Namak Mandi.
Namak Mandi. It's famous for meat, and because people of the love meat there, right? So how did you find that
Yeah.
culture? Because it's also similar to Kazakhstan,
Yeah,
right?
because in Kazakhstan and Russia we don't like it spicy. Yes.
Yes.
So like in Peshawar they also add only salt and pepper.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
chapli kebab.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kabuli plov.
Wow,
Yes.
Kabuli Pulao, Mandi, and you know all of that. I think, and Sobat. So everybody loves it. You know, let's backtrack and let's take you back. That you know, it's been 4 months that you guys are over here in Pakistan, and you want to extend your visit, and that's something we take pride in as well, because we do know for sure, alhamdulillah, that people over here are very hospitable. So let's take you back when you weren't in Pakistan. What were the things that you were hearing about Pakistan when you were discussing it with your friends that, hey, you know what, we're planning to go to Pakistan. So let's get started from there.
Yeah, it's already third times we extend our visa.
Yep.
Yes, like 4 months, like 5 months ago, like my idea, like come to Pakistan, and in her parents say like, why go to Pakistan? Because in our country, like people don't know about Pakistan.
Okay.
Yes, I say no. Like my heart say go to Pakistan.
That's
Yes,
wonderful.
and when we came, like we see like people very kind, very hospitable. Yes, and many delicious
Yeah, in
food.
Kazakhstan, like in Russia, people, we have a lot of suspicious when someone is too much good to you.
Yeah.
We didn't experience such kind of from other people.
Yeah.
So when we arrived to Pakistan, we felt like we are in another planet. It's impossible. Why so many people are kind to us?
Yeah.
Why? Like we didn't do anything for them in return, but they are still kind.
Yeah.
So I think traveling in Pakistan gave us a lot of like education in
Right.
terms of being hospitable, in terms of being kind and friendly.
Yeah.
So
Right.
people from our regions, they are little harsh because of cold weather, and we
Yes.
don't smile a lot. Yeah, after traveling to Pakistan, I mean, after all our traveling and exactly from Pakistan, we learned to be kind, friendly,
Oh, wonderful.
and to be hospitable as much as we are learning from
And
you.
that's what we do over here. You know, we might not work as harder, but we smile a lot. We laugh a lot. We eat a lot. You know, these are the things that we do a lot.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so there is this particular tradition, especially in the South Asian countries, that in a particular city, if the city is very old, it will have a androon part of it, right, or the older part of it. We will call it androon sheher. So in Lahore, you will find androon sheher. In Peshawar, you will find androon sheher. In Rawalpindi, you will find androon
The downtown.
Exactly.
The older downtown.
Exactly, and it will have a lot of cultural heritage. It will have a lot of relics of the past that will remind you of different civilization, of the different people who went through there. So you were also exploring the old Peshawar, right? So how was your experience there, and what particular interesting can you recall here?
So in Old Peshawar, we felt, as you were mentioning, the real culture of Pashtun people,
Yep.
and the way of how they are doing the selling and like bargaining of local people is very specific for them.
Yeah.
So we have Pashtun mama, Pakistani mama, Shabina Baji. So she is really good at bargaining. She is so active while doing the buying things as a woman, as Pakistani woman loves to do shopping. So I think the main cultural stuff of like old region of Peshawar Pashtun people is to be really mehman nawaz.
Yeah.
So we are, as you mentioned, 4 months in Pakistan, and usually we are hosted by Pashtun people. Everywhere we go, Pashtun people
Yep.
just invite us to stay with them.
Wow. Dera Manana. Dera Manana.
Deira
And-
Manana.
And you know, because
They're known for their hospitality. You know,
exactly,
Pashtun
Princess
yes.
Banu just said that, you know, that women over in Pakistan loves to shop.
Yes.
You know, so let me ask you, women in Kazakh, do they love to shop as well?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah,
I think
lot
women
of-
anywhere on any part of the globe would actually love to shop. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
something which I experience with my daughters. You know, imagine every single day, you know, one is 4 years old, one is 5 years old, one is 10 years old, alhamdulillah. And every single day, the only thing that they're interested to do is shopping. Daddy, please take us shopping. Where? Shopping, shopping. And I'm like, okay, you know, we really need to kind of get some discipline for ourselves, whether for how long can we go shopping. Okay, so the first city that you visited in Pakistan was, which one was it?
Islamabad.
Islamabad. So you came to the federal capital. How did you like it? You know, as soon as you landed over here, was it like, okay, you know, it was very different from what we perceived of how Pakistan is going to be?
Yes, is like city is very good.
Yeah.
You know, like sector, because some other cities, like other countries, like your first time in, you don't know like where to go, like because in Kazakhstan street like long name.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
you are
yes,
like
yes.
Not local, you can't understand. But here is
Not
easy.
even with Google Maps?
Yes, like G9,
Yeah, yeah.
F6, yes.
So it's a planned city.
Yeah,
you
it's a
know,
planned city.
it's one of the only planned cities that we have over here. I mean, there are other planned cities as well, but this actually kind of tops the list. You know, so while you were in Islamabad, then how did you plan and who was guiding you that, okay, you know, we need to go to Balochistan, we need to go to KPK, you know, so who was that planner for you and how did you guys decide to go about?
Well, first when we came to Pakistan, at the first day we started to make friends in Pakistan, in
Wow.
Islamabad. Just in random case, just we go to restaurant to have dinner and people come to us to talk to us, and at the same time we can be best friends. And those people who we met as friends, they were guiding us.
Wow.
So we didn't need any guide or tour agency to travel around Pakistan. First, 3 months in Pakistan, we've been to many places, just ourselves and our friends, local friends.
Wow.
So from the embassy of Kazakhstan, the people who works in the embassy, they were shocked. They asked, how you were traveling yourself? You've been to many places compared to them, because they work here already 4 or 5 years. So we said that we are really easygoing people. We can get on well with anyone in Pakistan, because people already here so kind. So why not we can be also kind to them, and we can make a lot of good friends.
So you guys never came across any like, you know, because when you just spoke right at the beginning that when somebody's so sweet, you know, you always take a step back that, okay, I don't know whether to trust this gentleman or not. So were there any insecurities, you know, while people were conversing with you,
Or
you guys
shocks
knew
you
it
felt,
straight away that, okay, you know, it's all cool and it's all fun?
I think we thought that everything is okay. Like, yes, maybe just 1% might be some suspicious in you.
Yeah.
But as we have been to many 15 countries, we think if you are a good person, you always attract good person.
Yep.
So I think we believed in ourselves that we are good, and people who come to us, they are also good. So that in this way, we were believing to everyone that we meet in this life here in Pakistan.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Right,
And
you
then
wanted to
Also in Pakistan, like planning something is not possible, because we're planning something, we meet someone, he say, okay, go to Baltistan, okay, go.
We take you
like,
to
you know,
Baltistan,
2
like
days ago we meet, some guy, and now we're already here.
Right.
So yeah, you see, like in Pakistan,
it's
So
not
you
more of a
find it a
planning.
more of a tourist-friendly
yeah.
country.
That's how we are.
Very
That's why
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
families. You know, I know an auntie of mine. She's got 11 kids. She never planned a kid. You know, so you know, over here, there's less of planning and more of doing. You know, action speaks louder than words
One
as well.
thing
You
that
wa-
I like about Pakistani people, that they don't consider as tourists like foreigners. They're considered as like brothers and sisters.
Yes.
So whenever they say, like, they have the phrase in Islam, they say like guests are their blessings. Whenever the guests come to their house, they like bring blessings, and whenever
Exactly.
they go, the bad spirit from house also disappears.
Exactly, and
So-
that's a hadith by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we truly believe in it, and we truly would want guests to come over to our place, because when we were kids, you know, and we were studying, and our mother would push us to study, and if guests were over, imagine we didn't have to study as well. But you know, I've seen a video of you that you're playing an instrument. We call it rubab. You know, somewhere you went to Altit Fort or
yes,
Baltit
it
Fort.
was
which-
my first time. I just
How was
trying.
it? You know, you also want to look at
Yes.
it, but can you recall your experience there interacting with that instrument?
Yeah, because in Kazakhstan we also have dombra.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
It's also
Somewhat
how is
similar?
called dombra.
Yeah, we have it over here as well. Yeah, so how was it for playing for you know, over here in Pakistan, and you asked somebody that whether we can play it or not? I think we're going to share this
Yes.
video with our viewers first, and then we're going to ask you about your experience. Was it in Altit Fort or Baltit Fort?
Baltit Fort.
Baltit
So it was in Baltit Fort, Hunza, ladies and gentlemen, and that's Dennis showing his skills on a rubab. Let's go, let's take a good look.
You played better than me.
It's like Chinese, yeah? Like
Yeah.
you learn by yourself or
Yeah, today I bring it here
Oh, from where?
from shower.
Oh, you
Yeah, yeah.
from KPK?
Yeah, I am here. I am from here, Honda. Not from PK, but this bring from KPK. This handwork.
Oh, handmade, yeah. Wow.
I think people of the Hunza, they're very sweet people, they're very educated, and obviously the terrain is very, very pretty. If you see there, the breathtaking skies and the eagle's eye view, something like that, right? Altit Fort, Baltit Fort, and the way they have preserved their history and the way the people interact with them, it's a whole different experience. And I would recommend that, I think once in a year, at least once in a year, do go to Hunza, because it's a beautiful place and it has so much to offer, apart from their dry fruits, apart from their very amazing fruits, the apricots and the dry fruits, and then there's this particular speciality, I forgot the name of that. So that's a very amazing. So, Dennis, how was your experience there in the Hunza? Did you find some similarities
Yeah,
between your culture and the Hunza's
The
culture?
dry fruit over there.
Yes, it was very good experience because I like spend time with local.
Yes,
We
yes.
have different YouTube channels, and my channel more with local, like local life, because we are not tourists, like we are traveler, like
Okay.
born to travel.
Born to travel.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly. And you know, when we speak about both of you having YouTube channels, so how, and then you guys are married as well, because there were a couple of similarities in your videos, you know. So imagine, because you two are traveling to Balochistan, obviously both of you will be posting about Balochistan. So how do you differentiate in between your YouTube content? How do you guys do that?
Is there competition between you two sometimes, you know, as a husband and wife, that whose content is better?
Well, to be honest, sometimes there might be competition, but before competition,
Healthy competition,
I say
yeah.
to him it's better to choose the topic. So
Right.
he does different topics and I do different. Usually I do the topic of speaking. So I talk a lot, I share the history, I search before going to some place, the history of that land or geographical, like specific things.
Yep.
While Denise always interacts with locals. He has like crazy type of style doing vlogs. He can sit on the bike of stranger, he can ride the bike or just like this playing the musical instrument, going into the shop.
How worried are you, you know, if he's actually riding away with somebody else? How worried do you get?
I just try to be smilish and after that I will ask Denise, was it great, like I mean,
Was it
was
okay?
it good decision to just come across to that person? And he says, yeah, so you see the video, how it's fascinating, that
True.
people like it when you
Exactly.
interact with locals.
Wow, that's wonderful. At this point of time, we actually need to head out towards a short break. But once we come back from a short break, we have more videos of you, you know, from Balochistan and from other parts of the country. And we would want you to kind of talk about it. Not just that, you know, how traveling is for a couple who just got married 2 years ago. They've been to 15 different countries. What sort of a relationship are you guys building? I think that's the kind of conversation we would love to have. And then there's always this question in people's mind, and that is that, you know, just by vlogging, just by having YouTube channels, can you actually fulfill the dream of traveling the world? I think right after a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Good morning.
Our dear viewers, before delving into our conversation, we would like to tell you that we have a very multi-talented guest and couple here, because Dennis happened to reside in
Just magic, can you do like this?
Okay, right.
Oh, wow. The chocolates.
This is chocolate from Kazakhstan.
Wow. I would love to
See,
have it.
Shazad, you need to have
I know, I remember. You know, thank you so much for bringing out these chocolates, because
Okay.
every time
Can you
there are
shuffle?
chocolates,
Okay.
or we talk about chocolate, there's
Okay.
a little bit of embarrassment that I have to go through, because I went to somewhere outside Pakistan, didn't bring chocolates.
Not
I'm
once,
sorry.
thrice,
But
right?
thank you so much.
And he
Thank you so
promised
much.
thrice that I'll bring you the chocolates, and he still says that I have the chocolates, but
But
okay.
can we focus on
Okay.
shuffling the cards? Yeah. Can we do that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll save you the system.
Okay, now you need to choose just one card
Okay.
and don't show me.
Okay. But can we see?
Yes,
You
you
can-
can
can
we
see.
show the camera?
Yes, you can show.
Okay,
the
close
camera.
your eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which camera is going to focus on this one?
Okay.
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 And can you sign your name or
On the
signature?
card?
Yes.
Like
Wow.
on
Here.
this side?
Yeah, yeah.
No, on the
No,
inner
no.
side.
Yes.
No. The chocolate
Okay.
is nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you? Okay.
Close your eyes, please.
Okay.
Close your eyes, and you have to close your eyes as well. You know what you're telling him. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Okay.
card. And
Okay, I
Hajja's
did
already
that.
signed it.
Okay, I've
Okay.
signed it.
Now, can you say stop?
Stop.
Okay, you can put here.
Okay.
Okay, remember, yeah?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Now you should shuffle. Okay, look. Look, this is not your card,
Yeah,
yeah?
this
No,
is
no,
not
no.
ours.
It's not my
see?
guy.
Yeah,
Okay. 7.
yeah.
Right.
I'm just put here. Can you cover? Just like this. Okay.
Okay.
And look, this is another 7,
Yes.
not your card, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
not our
Look.
card.
Here, nothing.
Yep.
Just like this. And this 7 already here. What's your card?
Our
7.
card is 9 of spades.
Okay. Look.
No, but that was the 7. Wow.
Oh, that's amazing. How did you do that? That's
Okay.
amazing.
That was great. That was
Okay,
great.
one more.
Okay.
Yeah, one more. Let's do it. One more.
Shadad, you want to do that?
No, you do it. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can show.
Yeah, we can. Can we show it into the camera? And I think, yeah. Thank you so much, Balnoor.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Okay,
fine.
just say stop.
Stop.
Okay, you can put here.
Yep.
I haven't signed it though.
Okay,
Okay.
remember,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, we remember
Okay.
it.
Okay, say stop again.
Stop.
Stop.
Okay, like your hand.
Yep.
And look, here's 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see?
Yeah,
5
five
cards.
cards. Yes.
I think your card will be inside, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Look,
Right.
but don't tell me which one.
Yep.
You see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside?
Inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you cover?
Yep.
Okay.
Well covered.
Can you count? Like 5 cards, yeah?
One,
Look. 1,
two,
2, 3,
three,
4,
four,
5.
Yeah.
Again. 1, 2,
Two,
3, 4, 5.
five.
Just like this,
Yep.
yeah?
Yeah.
And now it's 4.
So where did the fifth card go?
You see? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Can you
Yes.
see your card?
No. We cannot see our card.
I didn't touch, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you open?
Yep. The first one or just
No. Can you like
You can
find
open
your
on the table like this.
Yes.
okay.
You
Just
see
straight on table.
all of cards, but only your card.
Where's
okay,
your
give
card?
me-
Is it inverted?
I think
Okay.
it's flip over.
Yeah, flip over.
Flip over?
Look.
Yeah. Or do you want it?
Okay,
Yeah.
give me. You see?
Yeah.
Look. Just like this. You see? All of cards, but only one.
Yeah.
Flip
Only
over.
one.
What's your card?
8 of hearts.
Yeah, 8 of.
Amazing.
That's mind blowing.
And do you know Balnur also magician?
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How? Show us. Show us. Show
Okay.
us.
Карта три.
Okay. So now your task is to visualize deck of cards.
Okay.
Right.
Then take one card from whenever you want
Okay.
and look at that card. Please
Yep.
tell us what type of card you see in front of you.
I see a black card.
Shape, everything, color.
Okay.
Yes.
So the color is black. So you want
Black
me to tell you the
heart, you
card?
mean?
Yeah. The ace of spades.
Ace of spades.
Yes.
Ace of spades.
This is the ace of spades.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So now flip over the card
Okay.
and put back into the deck.
All right.
Okay. Do you remember what card?
Yep.
Can you again tell
Ace
it?
of spades.
Ace of spades.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, now we have deck of cards.
Yeah.
You see?
That's a difficult one.
Скажи то, что рандомный выбор был.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So Ace of spades was your decision.
Yep.
So we didn't do nothing with
Yup.
the Ace of
We
spades.
didn't prepare, yeah?
Nothing
yes.
at all.
Okay. So now the magic trick will be performed by Denise. He
Yeah.
will try.
You see? All of cards.
Yep.
So different cards from the
But
deck.
you see only
Oh,
one
there's one
card.
more card which is flipped. You know, it's
Yes.
upside down.
Upside
Yes.
down flip
Yeah,
over.
and we just spoke about it.
So I will take this card. What was the card?
Ace of spades. Wow! That's different, man. That's literally different. I mean, I would certainly want to learn this trick as well. It was different. You know, we
Right.
didn't even talk about it.
Yes.
We didn't knew that Banu was doing this magic trick.
Yes.
And, you know,
she
they
has
didn't
no
even
cards
discuss
in
it
her
with
house.
us.
Yes, she did not had any pack of cards in her hand.
Yeah.
It was with, I think,
And
the
we
Danish-
didn't pay you, yeah?
Yeah, nothing at all. But
That's
I mean, it
amazing.
was wonderful, and
That's
that's
amazing.
another
Thank you so
skill
much.
up your sleeve as well. It was wonderful to see, and you know, obviously our viewers might have been flabbergasted by the kind of tricks that you've done. But now coming back to where we left with, you know, how YouTubing is actually something which people would think that helps you travel the world. But before we do that, you know, how for you, you know, that you guys got married and you just set off onto a travel on this journey, what sort of a relationship are you building over here? What sort of planning did you guys do that, okay, that's the kind of life that we guys are going to live? You know, you've studied chemistry, you happen to be an engineer yourself. I mean, leaving all everything besides, you guys decided to travel. You know,
And
how did
you're
that
mostly
happen?
a backpackers, right? You are traveling a lot. So how does that, you know, work out for you?
Well, myself, as I was doing a lot of scientific research, I was always worried about doing vlogging on YouTube. It feels like it's not very serious. And also from my parents' side, they were saying that it's not serious to be blogger. But then I have seen positivity on my husband, Denise. He was always quite sure that YouTube can be the good support while we will be traveling.
Yep.
So when we started to travel these 15 countries, people say that it's impossible to visit 15 countries in 1 year. we might be millionaires. So, and maybe we have sugar daddies, so that they say my viewers or my subscribers in the comments down below, they write that type of things.
Right.
But in reality, thanks to YouTube, thanks to our viewers who always support us, who always share our videos, or some of my subscribers, they do donations to support my travels with Denise. And all of this really helps us on maintaining traveling around the world, because we don't travel just to ourselves. Our target, our aim to spread the culture of different countries on YouTube. So because from Kazakhstan there is only, I think, 2 of us English-speaking travelers and doing YouTube.
Yeah.
It's very rare from Kazakhstan to meet travelers. Even here in Pakistan, when I say that I'm from Kazakhstan, people don't know about Kazakhstan because they haven't seen Kazakh people in their life. So they confuse me with Chinese people. So I think...
How do you feel about it?
Oh, I don't feel nothing. It's fine because, Kazakhstan is not much famous nowadays, but I believe in coming days we will be promoting our country very lot on YouTube. I think it's already maybe just 5% of promotion of my country on YouTube is already done. I will work very hard on it.
Exactly.
So yeah, YouTube is a really good support to traveling, and another support is having partner while traveling. Otherwise, traveling alone, I cannot imagine traveling myself alone and doing vlog. I think it's very difficult, or I have to be prepared mentally.
Right.
So,
So Denise is always a helping hand.
yes,
It can
we
be a
help
bit
to each other.
intimidating.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, do you remember 5 months ago I said like our parents say like, why you go to Pakistan? And 3 weeks ago we called her parents and we said like you will come to Pakistan. We prepare everything because thank you so much for Pakistani viewers.
Wonderful.
Because they always support, share,
Yeah.
and now we have many opportunities. Now we work. Collaborate with Skat Airlines, Kazakh Airlines. Now we had direct flight from Kazakhstan.
Yep.
Yes, we said.
And you know, while we were talking about it, you know, we had the honor to actually
Host
interview Kazakhstan's ambassador over here on the same
Multiple times.
sitting
wow.
today
Yes.
as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a great guy.
We-
Yeah, please
we
continue.
also met him.
Yeah.
Yes, and we prepare everything because now we have many opportunity. We can collaborate with hotels. Yes.
But I think it wouldn't be possible if we didn't have friends and collaboration in tourism department, PDDC of
Yeah.
Islamabad. So thanks to our guide here, he's sitting Zishan and Aftab Rana and Sadia, those people really helped us to manage all of the plan for my parents.
Wonderful.
So yeah, my parents didn't believe that Pakistan is really good destination to travel. They were always worried about our stay here. But then when I called them like 3 weeks ago, Mom, Dad, you will come to Pakistan. Everything is sponsored. You just come. You don't bring any money. No, nothing. Just come yourself. And they were just crying. My mom, it's their first time abroad, and they're coming to Pakistan because we really love Pakistan. We wanted to show them how Pakistan is
And
glorious,
it's their first time that
amazing.
they will be leaving Kazakhstan.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, it's wonderful. And you know, thank you so much, you know, for coming down over here and for being that ambassador of change and positivity and good impact and culture. Thank you so much. And you know, wherever you guys may go, you know, may peace always be with you. You know,
Thank
may
you.
you be always safe as well.
But I
But
think
very
it-
quickly, there's one thing,
Right.
Haja, which I wanted to ask, very sorry, and that is that if there's one thing, you know, because you've been here for 4 months, if there's one thing that you would want Pakistan to change, what do you think that will be? You know, if there's one thing, that, okay, this is one thing that we would like to kind of see that, you know, it change or something, you know, may it be any administrative thing, may it be something which has to do with infrastructure. What is that one thing which you would want us to change?
Well, I think everything is perfect related to Pakistan. Only one thing is drawback is trashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because whenever
the-
we visit, like, sorry,
Because in Pakistan, many nature, you know,
Yeah.
beautiful places like
Sightseeing.
Baltistan, yes, and but trash, yeah.
I knew
it's
it
not
already
good.
that this was coming. I saw it coming, which is why I asked you as well. And for all of those local authorities which are out there, obviously they keep on making sure that they, you know, keep those bins at every tourist spot. But it's just for the awareness of our audiences, because me, Haja, everybody, I think, happens to be a criminal over here, because you know, one fine day we might have done this, that we might have thrown things away out of our car, or probably left wherever we were dining or doing whatsoever. So I think collectively we need to do this nation building, that anybody and everybody, wherever you go, please make sure that you keep your, you know, just keep like bags with you and just put your trash into it, and once you come back home, just bin it. That's it. It's simple.
Right. And be a more responsible citizen. So one last question before we wrap up this segment, and I will throw it to both of you. So we've been to Islamabad's cultural Mera, or the cultural festival, where they're showcasing the cultural arts, the culinary cuisines and whatnot. So how was your experience there? Because you experienced different cultures there, right? The Kalash culture, Chitrali culture, Sindhi culture and whatnot. And I was seeing that Balnoor was very actively, I mean, engaging the people there, especially in terms of the culinary cuisine.
Yes.
So go ahead.
We were very lucky enough to be at the same time when Lok Virsa was happening here in Islamabad. I also wanted that my parents would see this diversity, but unfortunately they were late. Ourselves, we really had great experience in learning the real diversity of Pakistan. Like in one day we could visit all the provinces of Pakistan. It's a very unique event. In terms of their cultural stuff, like souvenirs, their clothes, the way how they celebrate, like singing, dancing, and their cultural cuisine. It's very amazing time to spend with their family. And it's very interesting that here in Pakistan, the local people, they always go every year. It's happening more than 40 years in Islamabad.
Yes, yes.
So one of our friends, she said she's already 50 years old, and she said that she used to come when she were a child. I said, wow, this is an amazing event that Pakistan government is maintaining for such long period of time. I think it's very amazing. So I believe in the next year we will try to bring some people from Kazakhstan or from a foreign country and to visit this Lok Virsa event.
And we look forward to that as well.
Right.
But very quickly towards the end, you know, how much of Urdu have you guys learned? So what can you say in Urdu? And do you think that it's easy for you to understand? So what words have you learned so far?
For me, Urdu is easy because I found many similar words with my Kazakh language. Okay, let me try. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
मेरा नाम बालनूर.
Mashallah.
मैं कजाकिस्तान से हूँ.
क्या बात है?
ये मेरा शोहर है. उसका नाम डेनिस.
जी.
मेरे शोहर बहुत प्यारा है.
Mashallah.
Yeah. मुझे घूमना फिरना.
पसंद है.
मैं खुश हूँ. पाकिस्तान बहुत ज़बरदस्त. पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद. पाकिस्तान खूबसूरत है.
मैं इसी के साथ जरा प्यारे की तरह भी बढ़ना चाहता हूँ. So what have you learned in Urdu?
Yeah, I learned something different, like Bawaji Pinji, Lahore da Pawa Akhtarlawa.
No, yeah, please come again.
Lahore da Pawa Akhtarlawa.
Bawaji Pindi. No, Baba.
That's wonderful.
Oh, that was wonderful, and thank you so much for joining us.
Would become our, like, what do you call it, the cultural diplomacy thing, right? So this is the power of the social media. So with that, we will wrap up our segment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you so much, Balnoor, for coming here and for promoting our culture and for showcasing that what diversity Pakistan upholds from north till the south. And that's an amazing, and I think we as Pakistani also need to explore, because we've not explored the entirety of our own country too, right? So with that, we will say Allah Hafiz. Until next time, it's a goodbye and good morning.
Good morning.